what's going on, guys? Welcome back to P3D. We're here down in Miami, of course, with Miami, American Airlines 777-300ER. As you can see over here, a beautiful plane as we just pan around it. As I just pan around it, I'm just going to talk about the flight we're going to today. So, first of all, the flight number of American Airlines 38. There we go. Textures, shadows is configuring itself. It's just the dusk of the day, about 7 o'clock, something like that. It's American Airlines 777. Here down in Miami, off to Heathrow, which is going to be a long flight, meant to take about 7 hours and 50 minutes long, and we're also taking on board an extra 2 hours and 25 minutes, so it's going to be right. There's the jetways connected up there to the door. Well, there's enough panning around. Let's get this plane powered up. So, let's go in the cockpit. Battery can come on. And that should just get some random stuff going there. And we should just go and start the APU. So once the plane's started, I'm going to connect to ground power, turn the APU off. Don't want to use too much fuel, as well. We got 2 hours 25 minutes is a lot of fuel. There's a weird glitch to the jetway there. Yeah, so plane's just going to power up. Be back in a minute. Goodbye. Right, welcome back, guys. And FMC is loaded up. So FS actions, ground connections. We're chocked is set, so the ground power should be up here. Once we collect the, I think it's the dual jetway plugs, there we go. So primary power and secondary power. APU can come off. Anything else we need to connect? Anything else we need to connect? Air conditioning, air start. We don't need any of that for now. Go to FMC on these pages. That one can go to leg, and this one can stay here. This one goes to FS actions and doors, and like does all the configuring stuff. So there's some pounds. So what we're going to do, actually, let's just go down there. Let's go to return to main menu, PMDG setup, aircraft, equipment, no, displays actually, and that can go to kilos, and this one can go to centigrade. My plane is just started up now. Menu FS actions. Right, let's get the fuel loaded on. So we are taking on board 83. Okay. So I went out the window just then. 83.170. There we go. There's the kilos in there. And the payload, 0 fuel weight of 234.1. That is the plane starting up. If you're wondering what that noise was, just everything's just realigning. Apparently, it is 10 past midnight UTC time. So we should be landing back at Heathrow about 9 o'clock in the morning. Hopefully. Be good. So pretty much a nighttime flight today. Right, that's all done. Like fuel and payload. So let's go and press catering service. Then we're gonna go press LSG Sky. I can get to HPA. We are in America, but I just like it to be in the just my sort of the way I like it. And then we're going to press boarding. Weather requests. Current active weather. Don't know what that was for. I don't think I actually wanted that. GSX. Close window, please. Boarding request is catering vehicles are on their way. We are being served by American Airlines because they are the only people who, I think, go on Concourse D. Yeah, it's dusk. Is that an airplane taking off or landing? That's the runway we were taking off on 08 right today. It's an American Airlines 737. Let's get back into the cockpit and Get this plane started up. First of all, let's go to menu, PMDG setup, aircraft. I think it is in one of these. I think it was in. Just find it. Simulation, IRS options. Here we go. Realistic. So, NRF. So we are here at not E. Let's go down into. Let's go to FMC view. KMIA, which is Miami. We are here at, I don't know what we're at. I think it's at D14. I think it was D14, which obviously does not take in. It's gonna wait for the FMC GPS update. Let's take the GPS. I'll wait for this now, but to come up once we've actually put the ADIUs on. Let's arm the emergency lights. Let's also turn the dome on. Let's get rid of this weird lighting going on here. Okay. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Don't want that weird green lights going on. That actually does this. Okay, maybe I should do that. So that bring out, I think that means automatic when you push it out. No, it just turns it on and off. So let's push it in. So there we go. We put the position in there. And our route today, actually I think GSX just requested for catering, which it has. So, turn to doors page and open the doors ready for catering. Let's go back to the route. So KMIA off to EGLL. Heathrow company route goes into there, taking off on runway 08 right. And we are American Airlines 38 or 38 I should say. Activate, execute, perf in it. We are starting to cruise at 310 and cost index now idea 100, bang it in there. If I don't know it, I just put 100 in it. And so 0 fuel weight goes into there, reserves of 3.3, 3.4 actually if it rounds up. Yeah, this looks good. That's the thrust limit. I'm not sure if we could do any. We do a 1D rate that and assume temperature of 42. That gives us an N1 speed of 95.9. CG can go in. Taking off on the full set of flaps. Take off. -1, which is 15. So flaps 15. That's our trim. Take off weight. We should be 351. No. That's the limit I just put in. So 316.9. There we go. V speeds will come once the irises have aligned, which will take 4 minutes and 5 seconds. Catering is just doing its thing there. We should put the nav light on as we are. And actually the logo now, as it's night. Should put the wing light on just yet. I think we should. So there's a wing light on there. I know I'm just going through all these. Camera lights can come on for the passengers. Catering service has completed. Let's wait for that guy to go. Once again, flipping through the camera. Such fun. Close those doors. Open the cargo doors. And I think the back door. I think I might have to redo this door because when it does that, it's really annoying. I'll just set the parking brake as well, actually. Open that door like so. That door's open, everything's looking good. that is way too high than normal. That is just floating in the air, which is perfect. Passengers will be boarding soon. Let's also set the pressure here at Miami, which is 1019. If it lets me. This ET, which is actually when we go to Toga, it automatically starts the timer, so that's why I don't have a manual clock here. So everything's automatic in this 777 version. And seatbelt signs on as technically pretty much fuel's loaded. Catering service is completed. Boarding passengers now. I'm gonna speed up the video as you watch this rise, and yeah, when the passengers and remember to operate the jetway. Yeah, as passengers and baggage board. So see you once the boarding is nearly completed. Hey guys, welcome back, and loading on the last couple bits of the baggage. See the dynamic lighting here. You might have had a little sneak peek of that beacon. You're getting a bit of orange light on these baggage crates here. But also you got the lights from the probably from the wing light here, or something else. Just making a light onto the here and everything, which is pretty cool. You see the beacon light. Page down, page up. You see the beacon light making a little orange light on the baggage once it rises here. Let's quickly do one thing. There we go. Passengers have boarded, which is good. Change that setting from 0.1 seconds for each passenger to 1 second. Which seems a bit more realistic. I might set it to like 0.8 maybe. See there? The dynamic lighting on the baggage crate there. Prepar3d version 4 showing off. Right. Let's go back to this page and let's set up our departure and arrival. So departing on 08 right. On a Heathrow, that one. Heathrow 2 on a, I think it was a valley. Yes, it was a valley transition. Execute that and go back to the route. Init ref actually. V2 of 174. Wow. Wrong way. 174 like so. Boarding is completed. Passengers are boarded. Close the doors. Everything could just be closed. Which would be glorious. Control J gets rid of the jetway. Everything's closing, everything's looking good. They're going away. So, I think we're good to start the APU, so we're just good to set that page there, just ready. Just waiting there. So everything's set there, flat's 15. We've got our departure going there. Let's go and set the heading of 092. Got too far there. 092, runway heading. Let's clear ourselves all the way up to 310, which I think. Yeah, we got quite a lot of set climbs in this flight. 310. So yeah, stepping up to 350 in the end. Alright, let's start the AP. let's get going. So APU is starting up now. Passenger signs are on. No electronic signs. We'll stay on. We don't want anything. Welcome to auto. I don't really know what to do in that one. Turn the beacon light on as the APU is starting. Dome light can now come off, as the whole plane is pretty much getting ready to go. VORs on here and on the other side. If I can find it. There we go. Terrain and data. Weather and data. Zooming in all the way. That should be fine in 20. Let's turn the traffic on. It's going to warn me about the TCAS, which is fine. Transitioning at 1800 feet, like every airport. There we go. Come back here. Let's set this to 2000. Test it as well. WX plus T. Well, we can do. Does that say duct pressure? Yes, it does. APU is now running. Let's just double check. So by going to statistics, RPM of 100. So I think if we go secondary. Oh wait, no. There we go. Everything's gone. So parking brake is set. Remove the wheel chocks. Request for pushback. Nose right. I do not want to start my engines before pushback. Tow truck is in motion. Right, what time is it? 32. We are pretty much early. We're meant to be leaving in about... Are we? I don't know. No, we're pretty much on time. We're meant to be leaving... I don't know. About 10-15 minutes. So we're a little bit early. Okay, good for pushback. Pretty happy about that. APU's on. Just doing the last little bit. Check. Hydraulics we can start later. No electronics. Also, seatbelt signs can stay into on. Beacon light is on. Wing light can now. Not now. So fuel pumps can come on. There's no fuel in the center. Yes, there is. There's a little bit of fuel in the center. 20.6. That's not little actually. Apparently the right pump is not being used, probably because the engines have not started. Packs and stay off until engine starts. I forgot to start doing the checklist, so that is everything's good there. 4-star, flight deck doors closed, NCP start is done, takeoff speed is done, CD pre-flight, trim and taxi briefing is checked. Before taxi, you don't need to go on that engine page. Right, release the parking brakes. Right, starting at wheel. Right elec and left elec. Wait for the fault lights to go out, and then we start everything in the middle bit here. So on, and auto. Right, let's get ready for engine start. So, start the right engine first. You see it come alive here. Gonna wait for an N2 of 15, sorry, in this aircraft. There we go. And fuel comes in. Got dynamic lighting here. Lighting up the rest of the taxiway here for us. Nose is coming round right. I think that's an American Airlines 737 over there. That might be the one that landed. We can go and turn the TCAS now as we're getting pushed back. Pushed back, I should say. For some reason the runway turn-offs are on. Don't remember that being. Right, engine number 1. 2 stabilized, starting engine number 1. Alright, it's coming alive. There's the N2 speed we want, and there goes the fuel. And that car just literally crashed into me. That tiller stick is going absolutely mental. We should actually... Yeah, oxygen's tested. Hydraulics are all on. Just gonna wait for pushback to complete. Should line up with this taxiway if GSX does it well. It's traffic apparently. That airplane just there, just taking off, or was it just landing? I think it just took off actually. Right, both engines have started and they're looking all good. As you can see, they're normal in the starts, and we have no. So the packs that come on. Nothing here. Actually, looking bad. All generators are up, so turn off the APU. I can turn up the runway turn-offs actually. I won't blind the GSX. Set that guy maybe. No. Let's get to back here. Parking brakes are set. APU cooldown. That's fine. And turn on the flight directors. Autothrottle is armed. V-speeds are showing up here. Just pretty much waiting for GSX to get rid of themselves, which hopefully won't be too long. So, okay. Just gonna wait for GSX. What we're gonna do is go down here onto Mike, then Juliet, Zulu, Mike. No, it's Mike all the way. I think it's a bit of Yankee. Pretty much all going all the way down. So we're gonna pretty much, if you want to be simple, it's gonna turn right into this bit and just go straight up into the runway. Right, taxi light can come on. Camera lights are on. Wing light can go since takeoff. And let's do a quick control check. So we want to go into the, not stats, flight control. So for left, that's good. For right, it's good. All the way down. I'm doing the trim at the same time, all the way up. Like so. Rudder left and rudder right. Good. So there we go. There's the trim of 7.25. Auto brake can come to RTO. Checklist. Anti-ice is not needed. Recall is checked. Flight controls are done. Ground equipment is clear. That's before takeoff of flats 15. So let's get flats 15 going. Flats 5. Flats 15. Just gonna go down here via Mike. Gonna do a crazy taxiing, like normal. It's not too long of a taxi, so I'm not gonna do anything special for this video, like the Amsterdam one. That's really weird because once I sped up the video, some reason it just decided to flash. I don't know what that was for. Just try and line up here. Let's go to this wing view. Got the nav light reflecting off the ground here. Yeah, so obviously won't be cutting to the cinematics to 1800 feet because that would just be a waste of time and no one really would like it. It's a bit of a... yeah, it looks like it's just Mike all the way. Yes. We are actually taxiing way too fast because these amazingly powerful GE90s come on textures, load in properly. There we go. G90s going on right here. Amazingly powerful. Apparently one of them can just hold a 747 in cruise, which is actually pretty good. Don't know how it does that, but hey. Yeah, so we're pretty much just going all the way down to Mike 1, hold short. Let me go to the top-down view so I can show you where we're going. Pretty much what we're doing is going straight forward and turn right and then go onto the runway and take off. That is as simple as it can get. Yeah, idle power can literally just cruise the plane across. Hopefully, it won't be too heavy. Sometimes I get a bit scared. Just put arm L and V now for now. If anything changed, we go to Toga. It's fine. Are we looking out for anything before we take up? There is a windsock. That is fine. That is at the end of the runway. So hopefully we won't crash into a windsock. That'd be bad if we did. Bring up the power a bit more. Let's actually get some lights in. I would like some lights in here. Let's get a bit of floodlights going on. Let's line up the taxiway. The glare shield can come up. Overhead actually never works for some reason, which is perfect. And back here. Oh, not okay. That one is a bit laggy. Yeah, the runway is just coming up. Before takeoff checklist is complete. Yay! That was the most lamest yay I've ever heard in my life. You can see the pappy lights. I think that's pappy lights there. The 4 reds. Do any of these lights still work? No. Work table, no. Charts work. Beautiful. Don't understand why PMDG haven't fixed that yet. So QNH 1020 taking off on a 26 or 08. What did I say 26 before? 08 right. I'm sorry about that. 26 left is the actual other end of the runway. So here's our Mike 1 hold short just here, and we're pretty much going to clear ourselves to takeoff. We should be arriving Heathrow at 9 o'clock in the morning. So pretty much this is the best flight because, well, yeah, there's a reason. I think it's 9 o'clock in the morning. If I'm totally wrong, I'm sorry. I'm gonna clear myself to take off. Everything's looking good in the cockpit. No warnings showing up on the ICAS display. So landing lights can come on, strobe light can come on, or wing light can now come off. Logo light can stay on as it's the night. And we should hopefully get a good lineup. No, a bit too early, I think I should say. So let's get ready. So about 50% N1 and Toga, which is here. Toga, that should start the timer. Let's get a quick outside view here. Okay, no, I go straight off. I knew that happened. Right. There's 80 knots now. Zooming down the runway. Gonna take a while to get up to our speed. Might not actually done the D rate, but that's alright. It's a massively long runway. Well, actually, I say that. Well, we've just got some time to spare. Let's rotate. Hopefully, oh yeah, obviously I did a tail strike. I'm so used to the 737, it'll take forever to get in the air, then I just gear up. I can just clear off that tail strike if I want. Yes, I know. So, I'm trying to fly the airplane and go to PMDG setup. Actually, be a good idea if I just go autopilot. That'd be a lot easier. So we go. It's clear all. There we go. Tail strike is no more. That was a pretty successful takeoff. So if you go to maybe this view, we might be able to see a bit of the airport in the background. Actually, no. It's loading in now. But hey, who cares about Miami? Let's go off to Heathrow and American Airlines flight 3. I don't know what the flight number is. That time should have started at Toga, and it has. So it's flight 5, tracting now. It's gonna wait until we get to the debug speed. Actually, I think we're safe to go all the way up. Yes, we are. So all the way up now. Auto brake is off. Flashing signs can go to auto. That'll turn off once it's ready. Rhino turn offs and taxi light can now come off. Everything's looking amazing, I have to say. Amazing. But yeah, there's Miami in the background, guys. Hope you enjoyed the takeoff. See you in the descent. Enjoy the cinematics. Or at night, pretty much. Won't be much to see. And goodbye. Hey, welcome back, guys, into P3D. We are into the descent down and going into Heathrow. First of all, what I really want to do is go to the forecast and actually set our transition altitude of 6,000 feet, like so. And as we're going to request the forecast. Shouldn't take too long, I hope. At the moment it is currently 8:15 UTC time, and let's wait for this to load in and they can execute it. Oh no, that's it. So yeah, we should be landing about 8:31 Zulu. That's just resetting everything due to the winds and descent forecast. It'll be nav's just resetting there. For some reason everything's flashing. Let's bring the speed brakes down. Down all the way up. Everything's just flashing as it's configuring what heights it should be at. We're going to be landing at auto brake around about 2 or so. We're not going to go full reverse, hopefully. Let's go and set VNav. Or not. Let's go and hold our altitude here. Let's get back in line at that bit there. I don't understand why it's doing all this flashing. I really do not know why. Okay, VNAV. Did I do anything wrong? Oh dear. Oh dear. Now we're really high. For some reason it doesn't want to descend. I'm really not convinced about this plane. Coming down to 250 knots. The speed breaks up. Yeah, it's a bit weird. Did take some time to find out the step climbs as well and everything before. So it's a bit worrying. Let's get down in line with. Are we catching up? No, it's beating us. It's bringing right down. Automatic. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry about this glitchy landing that'll be coming up. I think it's the FMS load panel state. I might have broken it a bit. It is actually, it's definitely this. Yeah, there's shadows there. So OC, we should be at transitioning OCAM at. Don't know what that is. Don't even know what it says. What I should be transitioning out. NRF, that's 30 landing. Okay, this is very weird. How do I get rid of data? I get these flashing bits on here. Yeah, it should be landing 8:31. Really? Yes, that sounds alright. Now VNAV doesn't want to go in, which is just perfect. I do love what's happening right here. I did have to restart the sim. Like when I was, I'm not going. This view is a bit weird. That's Heathrow there. There's bits that weren't loaded in properly and a bit glitchy, so I just saved everything and reloaded everything again, everything at the same time and all that. But I don't really think that's the problem. Anything up here? No. Speed break extended still. Oh dear. Okay, it's getting a bit of cinematic coming up here. American Airlines 777 descending down to Heathrow in a very glitchy state. We don't have to really worry about the glitching that's happening right now. We are 1,000 feet too low. Bring this VS up. So weird. So weird. What is that plane over here? That is a Delta 777 or A3. Yeah, it's like a 777. Go away, chase plane. There's Heathrow there, I believe. No, it's Pride. Pride and Glory is Terminal 5. And 4 and 3 as well. Well, 5, Terminal 5A, 5B, and 5C. According to chance. Don't know why I'm looking back at you. Is everything still the same in here? Just guess it's some random thing that went on. How about I request winds? Ever since I requested those winds for the descent, all went downhill. Ooh, Jesus. How about we go and set the QNH? And actually, wait, did I like execute? Oh, it didn't want me to execute them. Load, execute. Okay. See what's going on here. Have our data back? We can. Good. Right. So noise is going to go away for a minute. Locked aircraft. EGLL is QNH of 1009er. No, 1019er. Thanks. So, landing altitude of 133 plus 200, which equals 333. So you can just scroll down to that. Let's do this a weird way. 1, 3, 3, like so. Everything's looking good now, as I just for some reason didn't want me to execute the descent forecast, and I just didn't want. Okay, that will load in soon. Oh yeah. I don't know what's going on in the seas there. Okay, this is think. Yeah. We are apparently it's 8:23 in the morning here at England, Heathrow. London Heathrow, I should say, not England Heathrow. Yeah, it's just a weird texture glitch with the seas going on here. Does that happen in top-down view? Yes, it has it. Well, don't worry. I'm sure it can be fixed. I don't see much frames being dropped. Might be because I reset the scene. Actually, we should turn on the lights. Logo light can now actually come off, and camera lights as well, as we aren't in the night anymore. There are a lot of AI around here today. We're playing 767, which is this one right here. We have another 767 and another 767, 787 now. Looking good. I'm not sure what other airplanes will be landing on. What runway they're landing on today. There's an Airbus about to land. I don't know if I can see it. Okay, lag spike as it loads in the UK 2000 scenery. It's landing on 26 right. Yeah, 26 right. Is it? 27 right. Sorry. And I just did go around. Perfect. That's because an airplane is on the runway. But I'm going to land on 26 left, which I believe is the correct one for us today. Let's just say air traffic has cleared us to land on 26 left, and then we should be coming off around about. So that's 27 left. Sorry, excuse me. Should be coming off in November 7, maybe. Not November 8. Hopefully not. We've got auto brake 2. Okay, we speed brakes can come up, so we've got auto brake 2. We should come off by November 6, maybe as well. November 6 Echo. Yeah, we got a steep descent down, I have to say. Yeah, so the arrival into Heathrow today is going to be pretty easy. Not standard pressure, other way around. 1019. And no electronics is probably already on. And seatbelt signs are on. Yes. What are you moaning about now? Speed brakes? Yes. There's London. Couple of cars driving down. I've reduced the amount of cars in this sim because it really drops the frames. Like until I get a bit of like London Weather Centre, United Kingdom. Yeah, so until I get a better graphics card, I won't really be having a lot of cars in the sim because they take up a lot of frames, as I experienced in the at San Fran. Alright, this American Airlines flight is going really well. Cinematic mode once again. 777-300ER, amazingly powerful jet airplane. Let's get back into the cockpit. So we're turning right here, left, sorry. Flaps 1. Drag is required. Yes. Okay. We're gonna have a steep descent into Heathrow due to noise levels in London. So. Well, it's not going to be too steep, hopefully. Hopefully catch the localizer soon. Speed brakes extended. Right, okay, there we go. Flaps 5. What is our landing speed? 150. Let's take over. And bring this down to 170 for now. And that should be flaps 15, I believe. Localizer is armed. So we're on the ILS approach soon. Well, not soon, right now. Localizer, ILS approach. You see the approach phase now. Hopefully the nose will come down. I realise that it needs to descend. Good. No, it doesn't. It doesn't know that. I'll get it back on track. Don't worry. Speed brakes can come up, and they can come to arms. Altitude alert. Yes, I know. Also, gear down. It's on the final approach. Cabin is ready. Try bring out most of the flaps. Looks like we're saving it a bit today. I don't like it. I'm not really kind of used to doing all switching over. I find it a bit difficult. I don't know why the VS is armed. If that can go away, it'd be nice. And we go down once more, and another one. There you go, flaps 30, and 777 coming into land, down into Heathrow. We are pretty much coming right up, back up to. Speed brakes are armed, but are they extended? No. Slow down. Not too much. Okay, I need to concentrate on other things. Nose up, nose up, nose up. So Throttle is armed. Let's get back onto this flight director here. Get ready to turn off the autothrottle.
Approaching minimums. Flight slow. Flight slow.
Yes, I'm way too low. Just realised.
Flight slow. Flight
Thank you for telling me.
Flight slow. Flight slow.
Autothrottle can come off. Go away, chase plane.
100.
Right, idle throttle.
30. 20. 10.
Hard landing, hard landing. Jesus. That landing was not going so well. Idle with us. We'll come off from this exit here. Okay, come up again. Right, so we're a bit quiet there. Right, so we are, don't know where we are actually. Just bring the flaps up and start the APU as well. Turn off the lights and the strobe. APU can start up. Oh, we didn't read that. Can't see what that says. Let's say November 5, I think it does. Oh, we're here November 5 whiskey. We're going to taxi to our gate. I'm just going to go down here. Yes, that was November 5 whiskey. Indeed. So, let's go to here. Talk to myself once again. Bring out the sticky notes thing I've got up to show me what gates I could probably park at. So, GSX gate. Let's get this massive page going up here. 334 hopefully. 363. It's 334, I can't use it. 319. No, I can do 318. God damn it. 363. 363, there we go. No, don't want me. And, oh, just click pushes areas. How many airplanes are on approach today? Ugh. Okay. Now let's go and find our 363. My charts here. Boom, found it. It should be just right here. Is it seriously? Is GSX seriously just chosen me then? There's 321. And 360 is the next one, and GSX thinks I'm in this little airplane here. Okay, thank you GSX. That might not actually be a GSX it did select 360. Right, taxi lights can come off. If I can reach it. There we go. I think I see the marshal over there. Let's try not to die. Flight directors can come off. VORs as well. traffic. Okay, GSX is going crazy in how close we should park, so let's go and do it ourselves. So B777 just there, like so. Set the parking brake, tell GSX we've done, we don't want to listen to him. APU is started, I assume. APU is running, yes. Engine can cut off. Can now request deboarding from GSX. Amazingly thinks we should be deboarded by this maniac. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the flight today. It was a bit weird on the when it didn't ask me to execute the descent. I also thought, why isn't it asking me it? So yeah, hope you enjoyed the flight from Miami off to Heathrow here down in London. This is wrap. The time actually as well is 8:37, so a bit early. Doesn't really matter. So hope you enjoyed the flight. See you next one. Goodbye.